Thursday, everybody. Welcome to Change the Live. Change the Live, hosted by yours truly, Deonte Burden. Got an awesome show planned for you guys tonight. Tonight, we're going to be discussing from my old Dave Chappelle skit, When Keeping It Real Goes Wrong. Kind of think about all the stuff that kind of recently happened with my brother, Derrick Jackson. And how sad he got his wife looking on the videos and stuff with her bonnet. And really, how a lot of times people have kept it real and just want to sit here and say, certain things and forget that, we don't live in glass houses.
That's right.
And how things come back and bite you in the butt. So we're going to have a free discussion tonight in regards to that whole subject, when keeping it real goes wrong. But before we get started, again, I'm welcome to my show, Change the Live, hosted by yours truly, Deonte Burden. First, I want to start off, say what's up to my awesome producer, DJ Lab. Thursday, yes, sir.
And it's kind of chilly outside. What's up with that?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
It's Atlanta weather. Woo.
I know all y'all ladies were ready to put your sundresses on. Had your back and foot greased all up.
Right.
Yeah. Ready to show that new tattoo.
Right.
That you done stretched out in quarantine.
And that Atlanta weather said,
yeah, no, good. Not yet. Not yet, girl. Can't do it yet. But, I'm super excited about the show. I would say what's up to Slick 316 and all the rest of my Misfits Radio and Misfits TV family. Just rehashed previous week. Guys, we are still in the pandemic. Next week, I get my second shot.
Okay.
Excuse me. I'm optimistic about that. I always hear that second shot is something to deal with.
They say it's a little worse.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Down for 2 days on that.
Hell, that first one can be feeling a little funny for a little while.
Really?
But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. So I got that. I definitely let everybody know. Keep it posted before I get it. So if I go
miss the show next week, you know what happened.
Well, hell, I end up missing. I'm damn sure gonna make sure I let everybody know. With that, so I'm super. I wasn't about to say super sad. I'm sorry, I had a message come on my phone. Like, what was that? But also, rehash there. We are in tax season. So, this is my 20th year in business. This tax season has been awesome this year. Business is coming and coming and coming. And guys, if you haven't got your taxes done, bring some more in to me. So, that's the Majestic Business Services. And I also bring the contact information for the company up later on and everything. Mr. Short Dollar's doing pretty good.
I see.
And we need to get some of that same energy over here and change the lives. And I think a lot of it had to do really with my engagement. So I'm going to put most of that on me. But we're going to fix that and everything. Because like I said, 2021, I got some big goals for changing lives. And I think we're ready, to get ready to start on that whole journey with that. Give a big shout out, happy birthday to my late grandfather, W.C. Burden. That's who raised me.
Happy birthday.
Yeah. Boy, my granddaddy was a surrogate, man.
Right.
In the neighborhood, and most of the kids that had dads anyway. So it wasn't that uncommon for me to come home. One of my partners out there in the yard, my granddad showed me how to fix something.
Oh, really?
That's serious. I come home, kids in the neighborhood might got to dance. My granddaddy got them over there showing them how to tie their tie. I mean, so that's what kind of dude he was,
Right.
Where he was just like that with all the kids in the neighborhood. And it wasn't, like I said, I just come home, Lab, you might be in the yard. He's showing you how to put something on your motor.
Right.
How it was,
That's what sometimes all we need.
Yeah, you just like a neighborhood daddy for everybody, man.
Right.
And you don't really realize how impactful certain people are to. Like I see the timeline when I posted birthday, different people saying, "Yeah, man, I remember he showed me how to do that." And that what kind of dude he was, So it was real cool. But yeah, big shout out to your granddad. I miss you. On your birthday. Today is also April Fool's Day. I hope y'all guys didn't really get too embarrassed with any tricks.
I forgot all about the day. April Fool's Day until I don't know how long. I ain't think about it real.
I got and I sent this to a few of my friends. I got a text saying, "Did you really mean put them? Did you make a mistake by putting them nude pics on your timeline? On your story?"
Okay.
And my ass scared. I sent it to a couple family and friends and stuff to rattle their ass. My ass sitting there like, oh Lord.
Who pictures was?
Pooch exposed.
Poochie exposed.
Got him. That was funny, man.
See, my ass be like, yes. Yes, I did.
You crazy hell, Lamb. God damn, you crazy, man.
Yes, I did. I did put them on it. How you like them? Especially the side shot. What you think?
Dun, 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 dun.
What you like the one with the cape
Man,
on?
you
Like,
crazy.
Halloween outfit?
You crazy hell. You crazy. You crazy hell. You know, they had me kind of rattled at first, brother, but you know,
Right.
Move on from that one. But I'm super excited, man. Beginning of the month, tax season. Been going pretty good. Life going well, man. And you know, we're starting in tonight's show, man. I've been really mindful of, you know, a lot of current events. That's why I kind of want to, not necessarily just have a solely based on current events, but just a lot of things that are going on in the world today to kind of be, you know, hedging the show on and stuff. So I'm excited about that. Again, before we get started, this is Change the Lives, hosted by yours truly, Deonte Burden. I'm going to use Canada first. I'm trying to talk. That's what my great ass get. But again, this is Change the Lives, hosted by yours truly, Deonte Burden. Listen, you can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, at Deonte_77, TikTok, and the YouTube channel. So, the only thing I do is look up Change the Lives. Streaming live, you know, on Change Live, we'll talk about personal development, motivation, relationships, family, parenting, all that great stuff. So again, if you haven't, make sure you like the Facebook page, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share all the information. We had over 200 videos on Change Live, so a lot of great videos and information for you guys. Now, you know, like I said, we're finna go start rocking and rolling with it. So I need you guys' support, you know, with everything we're doing with the show. Tonight's show, when I'm talking about keeping it real goes wrong, you know, before we get to my brother Derek Jackson, well, the one I really first started thinking about was back in the early 2000s. You know, our brother Bill Cosby went on a tour.
Okay.
He was going from city to city, and what he was doing, he was giving these lectures in all these cities about the black community. Pull these up a close. The black community. And how certain things that we were doing as far as the music, the culture, was affecting everybody in a negative sense. And he was just talking about, you know, what black folks were wearing, what black folks were doing and stuff. And I'm not saying the conversation wasn't needed,
right.
But I'm this type of person, you know. It's not a problem with talking about stuff. The issue coming up is, like, damn, some conversations, like, you know it, I know it, you talking about it and you're not necessarily giving any kind of concrete solutions.
Right.
And really doing. The boys know their damn pants hanging off their tail and everything like that. Yeah, and you're talking about them. I mean, damn, you think you're the first person to say something to them about the damn pants hanging off the tail?
Right.
You know, so just doing that, and I felt like it was more solidifying a lot of stuff to white people than it was benefiting anybody.
Okay.
Again, like I said, I'm not saying that it shouldn't been addressed, but should have been addressed in the form and delivery that he had. I don't think so. Okay. And so what happened with all that was, then you fast forward to, what do we call it? Cosby Gate.
Cosby Gate.
Cosby Gate. That's when you had all these women come out by Cosby and gave him all these pills. And Cosby, you know, he sold a lot of people up, especially, you know, people in the black community, about what he did. And, you know, nobody really nobody, you know, just because he's a brother, you know, trip on him. But after he done went on that whole campaign he did them years earlier, people weren't too happy about it.
Right. And
the worst part about it, a lot of the women that Cosby, you know, had were from the other persuasion, and they weren't the most desirable looking at that. you know, kind of like
Audrey Passmore say hello.
Oh, hey, mama, what's happening? You know, what they call the truck driver? Call them lot lizards.
Lot lizards.
Oh,
they were a little questionable.
Oh, boy.
On the look side.
Cosby has on them trailer park girls up in there. And the worst part about that hair, he drugging them.
Allegedly.
Shit. It's one thing you doing dirt in the dog with old little Gila monster.
Right.
He actually get them drunk.
but his wife wasn't ugly.
Huh?
That's the questionable part. She was a beautiful black thick woman.
Yeah. She pretty. I guess, you know, they must have been freaks or something. I don't know, man. Hell. But at the end of the day, he drugging them and all kind of stuff and everything. Something had to be funky because he settled with half of them.
Right,
and that was the thing with that. So, you know, but to go fast forward to the point I want to get at is when it happened, man, you done went on this campaign, and then probably when you needed people to be really supportive of you, yeah, folks didn't give a damn.
They did.
They didn't give a damn. That what he get, nasty self and all that kind of stuff. Well, you talking about a man that was really, really truly loved. Probably, what is he, he's the biggest benefactor of HBCUs?
Yeah, and not only that, they called him America's dad. Black folks called him their dad, like your granddad. They felt like he was showing them how to tie ties on the Cosby Show.
A lot of white folks did too.
You're right.
You know, and the sad part about it is just how a lot of them schools took his name off their building. They didn't get their money back.
I mean, you think about it, at one point he was making $96 million a year.
That's a lot of change. But them more to just say it, Lab. A lot of them schools, how they took his name off the buildings and stuff,
that money back.
I didn't give a damn thing back. That's your cousin. But and just like I said, that whole instance of going through to, you know, talking about how the community was doing and what people weren't doing, and never really, what they need to be doing, but never addressing solid solutions or like, this is my 5-step plan, this is my 10-step, you know, offering what we can do. Never that, but just always the boys doing this, you talk like that, you know.
Right.
That shit get old.
It do.
You know, and it get old, and at the end of the day, you lose a lot of respect for you, because at the end, you know, speaking to a person that's always out here dealing with younger people, people want guidance. People want leadership. Now, you got some fools that's hard-headed and don't want to listen to anybody. Excuse me, but overall, young people want, they want some guidance. And they getting enough negative criticism and words from everybody else. So when you have a person that's probably influential like that people actually look to, that's probably the last person you want to get any kind of negative criticism from.
Right.
And when a brother needed people, shit, he ain't had nobody.
Right.
Then or now. How many people tripping on Cosby in prison? Nobody.
Ain't nobody saying nothing else.
Not a damn thing.
I think the problem comes in when you start preaching to folks about stuff they already know that they doing. It becomes, you know how on Charlie Brown, the teacher be like, wah, 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 wah.
Well, you know you on dope.
Right.
You know you ain't got no money.
Right.
You know your car broke.
Right.
Man, throw me a lifeline. Shit, I know I'm broke. I don't need you to remind me.
You mean I'm broke, right?
Yeah, I need you to remind me. Right. Hey, man, boy, you done got fat. No shit. Come on now.
I guess the problem is, how you going to tell us what we doing while you sitting behind your pearly gates? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you know, even when you're doing that kind of stuff, and that's what we want to just going to keeping it real go wrong, is that it's easy to sit here and address and bash and throw stones at folks when things going okay with you. Mm-hmm. But when that ship starts sinking and you need that help, or if you even care for it, now you can't even feel like you can't handle certain things. Mm-hmm. Heard the brother Jackson, please respect my family's privacy. All of them, that's what they say, you know, respect my family's privacy.
Right.
In our time, oh, hell no. You ain't respecting nobody's stuff. and again, this go for Cosby, anybody we talk about, period. I don't wish nobody go through nothing. Man, woman, I don't want nobody to go through no damn divorce. I don't want nobody to go through no kind of damn controversy. I don't want that. But we are going to talk about when you be a certain way, you carry yourself a certain way, and you act like that just, you know, that can't happen to you, and you talk about stuff, then when it happened to you, now you're sitting there like, well, people ought to respect. Oh, hell no.
That's the thing. You don't expect it to happen to you. You don't never expect to be, once you get up, you don't never expect to be down again. So you look past that part. You look past, I ain't going to need their help. Look how much money I got. You know what I'm saying? Look where I live. Look where they live. I'm going to tell them what they doing wrong because I'm up here on this high horse.
Lab, I tell my kids all the time, nobody get in trouble on purpose.
Right.
Nobody get in trouble on purpose.
What Mike Tyson say, everybody got a plan until they get hit.
But when you get hit, shit, I wasn't expecting to be like that now. You know what I'm saying? Right. You sitting there like, man, that ain't what I was thinking about was going to happen. And, you know, I just think, you know, a lot of times people just forget we all going to make mistakes in life. Mm-hmm. And we start going down a path of, man, you see he doing this, you see he doing that. And your mistakes that you're making right now in life may be impacting you more in a way than mine are. And it's easy for me to kind of be throwing stuff at you. Boy, you need to stop this. Boy, you need to stop that.
Right.
And then somebody just, you ever had that one person say, well, damn, your ass doing this too now.
Right.
And you weren't really prepared for that because you comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, sometimes just check yourself.
Mm-hmm.
But you got so many people like that out here that are making a living on addressing and exposing other people's misfortunes. When stuff like that happen, man, it affects everything. It's just a shell shocker with everybody, Well, yeah, guys, this is Change the Life, hosted by yours truly, Deonte Burden. Tonight's show, we're talking about when keeping it real goes wrong. Just really having an open discussion in regards to people that are actually act like living in glass houses.
Mm-hmm.
And then when things happen to them, now they're scrambling, trying to do a whole lot of damage control. Feel free to leave, any comments or anything in the chat. Tonight we're having an open discussion. So, anything anybody got to say or anything, just leave it, so we can have that, part of added to the conversation.
That's right.
When I got to talking, about that in regards to capitalizing on others, and I just look at it, I don't know if it's just trendy or whatever with people doing it now, just looking like, okay, the more I can sit here and just look at certain videos, I look at the brother Kevin Samuels, even with the Derrick Jackson stuff, how people get videos and spun off just talking about controversy in their lives.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just, hey, this is what happened here, this is what happened there. And that's one of the things that actually go viral a lot when you see that kind of stuff happening, folks just posting that. And I always just be looking at like, man, well, you done went through something.
Right.
You don't want that shit on nobody.
Right.
You don't want that damn thing on nobody. I remember when my brother Tiger done wrecked that car, he let that voice, man, hey, this is Tiger.
Right.
You doing? And well, Tiger got caught. That hurt a lot of folks. That hurt them damn. That hurt white people.
Right.
Cause Tiger was just such a wholesome cookie.
Right.
And
he wasn't really like the rest of us blacks.
Oh no, he was Caucasian.
Right.
So he was out there in rock anyway. On the damn golf ball hit him side of the head when he was little.
Right.
And you know what the hell he was, Caucasian.
Right.
But but I just sit and think about that. But when you are at a certain spot where you're living like, okay, hey, I'm up here, and we see this a lot of times with politicians, ministers, any kind of public figure, when they start going through stuff, and their life is just even what we talked about the other week, when we talking about Prince Harry, and these people like they living on a certain way, and when things happen to you, number one, you don't know how other people are gonna react to it.
Right.
If people gonna be supportive of you, say, okay, well, yeah, you shouldn't have cheated on her, this, that, and that, or they may say she should have did this and that. I mean, you really don't know, but that's one of the drawbacks of when you probably out there with your family and your personal business all out there, and even when you're being a private person, just that whole judgmental thing, like, hey, boy, you need to stop doing this, and people, just I don't have a church home.
Right.
That doesn't mean I don't believe in God.
Right.
But a lot of people will say, well, hey, you should do this and you should do that. But damn, I be sitting there like, well, I don't think different between me and you is what you do on Sunday.
Right.
Because hell, I see you all the time doing,
Same.
or hell, worse.
Monday through Saturday, you doing terrible.
Yeah, well, not even that they even doing terrible. It's just I'm just saying, okay, because you do something on Sunday, and I feel like hell, and I read a lot of books.
Right.
I do a lot of studying.
Right.
I think I'm well read, man.
I think a lot of times people who does that actually think they be helping. They actually think they be helping. I mean, helping you progress or helping you do better or seeing where you could do better, and they want to tell you how and try to help you out, looking from the outside in.
I do. I can agree with that, Lab. I also think they also damn picking at you too. I think I think in their mind they helping you and they trying to want you to do better, but I also think they also picking at you like you need to be doing this, you need to be doing it, not from a trying to help you standpoint, because like I said before, we've all got and I ain't really no damn sensitive person.
Right.
But we've always had that person say something to us, but then you're like, okay, cool, you're saying this to me, but your ass ain't really telling me how to fix it either.
Right.
Okay, like I say, if somebody tell you, well, like you gained some weight. No shit. So at least I know your eyes work. Damn, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it sounds like you need some damn new brakes. But I ain't saying, But I ain't brought it up. I had to sit squeaking around the damn corner when you pulled up. But I ain't brought it up,
Is it the delivery?
Oh, it's always the delivery.
Oh.
It's always delivering. Sometimes and when the delivery is not, I think a lot the delivery is everything because you try to read it, because the hardest thing to read is what? Emails, texts, and stuff like that because you really can't, you can't feel tone.
Okay.
In it. But when a person say something to you, and even with that, you're like, where the hell that come from?
Right.
I had a teacher in high school. I never forget. She came and Miss Eastling. Miss Eastling. Shout out if y'all went to West Ford and Harper. Y'all remember Miss Eastling? She's one of the few white teachers I had.
Okay.
And she's always trying to fit in and just say something crazy shit to black folk. But I remember when I was at West Ford and first, and West Ford and closed and went to Harper. She came in the hallway one day. She said, "Hey, I just want to let you know that me and some other teachers were talking, and they were just saying the behavior of Chutney Burden has really improved." I said, "What the fuck?" I got something ain't laugh monkey or
right.
And I'm like, "What the hell y'all doing?"
Watching me like
that. Y'all got y'all little Sanka moments on y'all damn. In your coffee break, what the hell are y'all talking about me for? Now I'm at Harper. It's all kind of crazy.
Right.
Insane around there.
But they know this.
You talking about Chutney Burden. What the hell?
They know it's you.
Yeah, what the hell are you talking about?
Amongst all this other stuff.
Yeah, and you just try to figure out what in the hell's going on. So, you ask about delivery, just sometimes people just, I don't know, man. I don't know sometimes some people's angles. You, we were this time last year, got our brother Donald Trump.
Right.
He just walking around maskless.
Right.
This is not really a real disease. This is just fake news.
This
and you
is
guys,
just a flu.
Yeah, it's just a flu. His ass gets sick. His ass done got sick. He barely walked from that damn. He barely made it to that damn helicopter.
Right.
He got that Navy wave. He sitting there waving them goodbye going in the plane. Stumbled up in there. And then got sick.
Right.
And Professor had a whole staff. All of them just getting infected. Everybody.
Because they all doing the same thing.
Yeah. And just so stuck on this is just propaganda. This wasn't it. And then when they got sick, and the sad part with that is when they got sick, they just act like it was just, it didn't happen.
It was nothing.
Yeah, I got corona, but it wasn't corona. It was
Corona light.
Yeah, corona light. Corona light. That was a crazy ass administration.
Right.
To have so many smart people, that was just some of the most stupidest.
Smart by whose standards though? My question.
No, I'm just saying. It was just intelligence is intelligence. Now we go to common sense. That's a whole different genre.
Right.
But just this, some of the stuff just for the past 4 years we were hearing like, what the hell? But I just remember that vividly. Just that whole, this is not real. This is something you got to deal with. And that man got sick, and it just seemed like he still didn't have it in him to say, hey, this is serious.
That's true. Let me ask you a question.
Sure, what's up, bro?
Do you think when a person's keeping it real, then it goes wrong? Do you think the keeping it real part is to impress us or somebody within their circle? Like they're trying to keep real for these people or that person.
I think sometimes people do certain things to attract crowds, to impress people. It be several reasons. Come on, we in Atlanta. I tell you, everybody's a celebrity, man. I see these folk call all the time, but they own this entertainment company. They got this construction company. Man, of the week, man. I felt sorry for them. They called when they dead as hell out there in my parking lot.
Really?
That's all they had. Yang, 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 yang. They coming there talking about the millions of dollars they making.
Really? And
all that shit, man. Hell, you might well laugh. Yeah, they yang, 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 yang. That's all I hear. Man, that thing need more than a damn battery. That thing needed a Mossberg pump and blow that hole. That damn car going over.
Take the roll over
that damn Mercedes, man. That Mercedes, you pop that hood, you probably see like a old Chevy motor or something. It wasn't a battery. That joker, that was sick. They come in there sick. Just to come in there talking to me. And and at the end of the day, I'm a fixer.
Right.
You come to me with a problem, I'm a fix it. That's what I do. That's what I do, inside out. Don't come to me flexing.
Right.
Because if you were good, you wouldn't be there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's why you come to the fixer.
Right.
I don't deliver babies. I do open heart surgery. You know what I'm saying? So you come to me like, okay, I'm the last. I'm the final resort because you know this man gonna fix it, but this man finna poke your eyes out with a bill.
Right.
So I'm sitting there like, okay, we going through it, but it's the same thing, man. People, they know they have issues, they know certain things, but they it's like they don't want to address honesty.
Right.
And like you question regards to who they doing it for, perception wise and everything. I was talking last night. I did a live feed about me closing the salon up.
Okay.
Big shout out. I meant to say that earlier. Yeah, man. 15-year reign. Salon.
Came gracefully over, right?
Adios, amigos. So we shut that down, man. I somewhat left on my terms. I didn't lose enough money, so I guess
right.
I still got my shirt on my back.
Okay.
So we good. But even with that said, man, just knowing the ship sinking, I know me like, man, this some BS. I ain't gonna be sitting here just talking about I own this, that, and that. Like I told you with that studio. Shit, I see that ship sinking. Shit, hey, bro, look here.
Almighty studio.
Hey, shit, man. Shout out to my boy Landry, man. Land came out my house Saturday, man. Had me burn up all my damn money, effing with him. Land owed me some damn money, all that damn equipment. I'm like, bro,
what equipment?
Yeah, what a money for the equipment. My dog. But really just knowing when to walk away from situations. But
right. Sometimes
people just want to say face to answer your question in regards to why people do it. I think they're impressed, to protect, to cover, all kind of reasons. And the thing of it, I think what people mostly miss is what, Lab? Hell, if you just be honest, you'll save yourself a whole lot of damn headaches.
Right.
Instead of not getting caught in no damn lies.
Later on stress, right now stress.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, well, right. That car wasn't going nowhere, Lab.
I was just jumped in mine and pulled off. Man. You got millions of dollars, so you got to have roadside assistance.
No, battery. That wasn't even no battery. The battery, the motor. I told that thing was sick. It came in my damn parking lot like a tractor.
Oh, Lord. If you're going to come talk to me about millions of dollars, please at least have a decent car. It don't even have to be no Mercedes. Have a Honda Civic or something that runs nicely, because that's because you making millions don't mean you got to drive an expensive car.
That ain't the first time I heard that. That ain't the first time I seen that, man.
Really?
Nah. I be knowing of that, Lab. I don't need to know what you got. I need to know what we need to do to fix it.
Right.
That's all I be. But just bringing that point, people just don't want to admit that. Hey, I got a problem this way. You seen people that, like, especially here, people used to be like a known celebrity or a known musician, and you see them now, they act like they still back in '93.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
They still
like,
got a bunch of money.
Yeah. They still got a hit on the radio and stuff like that. People like, who the hell are you? And
don't
they just
want to work because they keep saying they living off the royalties.
Yeah, and it's just the same thing. I hear a person that was at a certain point they in a damn time warp.
Yeah.
They be in a damn time warp, and you just you see it, man. Kind of like man. I hope I don't get nobody mad, but I'm just an honest observation. You actually be riding down the road, and you see that 1994 box Chevy on dubs. Boy just did 20 years. He done just came home. What the fuck are you doing? He got the 12s bumping and everything. I mean, he is stuck in 94.
He got to make up them years.
Hey, got his cornrows and everything.
Lord.
The gray cornrows.
Right.
And they all in there. He be like, bro, this 2021 now.
Don't do it like
yeah,
that.
He got the 12. Hey, might have some D's on there. I mean, just stuck in downtown.
Right.
Stuck in town. But you know what it is.
Right.
I already know, man. I've been gone for a while.
I've been gone for a minute.
Yeah. Same thing with a fly guy when he came on with them fish bowls. Like, shoot,
Will
man.
B say, hey, Dad.
Who that?
Will B.
Hey, Will. Damn, Will on him. Yeah. Boy, I tell you, boy. My children. Thanks for tuning in, William. But those are the kind of things you just looking at. And it's funny you say that, because that's the thing when people actually put themselves in a situation where they're always addressing the shortcomings that happen to other people and talking about it. Because I just remember when we talked with the brother, Derrick Jackson. I've seen videos where other guys and got caught with other women, and you shouldn't make your wife hear this. I mean, just really casting stones And I mean, but it wasn't just bringing it up. He damn like you half a man, this, that, and that, and you
I
just
never watched his videos. I only knew about him because everybody was ragging on him when it happened. I was like, what did he do? Who is he? You know, because I never watched his video. So I did go back and watch a couple. I said, oh.
well, I mean, even with Mr. Short Dollar, I would say probably 80% of my followers on Mr. Short Dollar are females. So I get it knowing that, you know, you got this female following and you trying to cater to them and all that kind of stuff. But you catering to some stuff that you're really like acting like, okay, this can't happen to you, you know. And again, you know, I ain't never been the type to sit here and address no damn misfortune to anybody,
right?
Man or woman, because I know at the end of the day, shit, Poochie do enough bull on his own. Shit, it ain't if it's gonna come back. It's when it's gonna come down. Shit, I'm the last one to sit here. You shouldn't be.
At the same time, you know your weaknesses.
Yeah.
You know what you're going to do.
Absolutely.
At the same time, you're not preaching to me about what I shouldn't be doing and you doing the same the same thing.
Man, I'm going to tell you something. That's one of the biggest things I miss with my cousin Eric. God rest his soul. Eric do his thing, I do my thing. And one thing about it, we be like, cuz I ain't judging you, you ain't judging me.
Right.
We be cool. We might say something, hey, boy, you know, boy, you might well want to watch out with that. Or, boy, you might want to do that. But we ain't never judge each other,
right?
You know, and everything. Because at the end, I knew what I might be doing wasn't right, and he knew that. He just like, look, be a man, suffer the consequences come along with it.
Right.
But when you do the kind of thing like that, where you kind of capitalize on other people's misfortune, I just don't think. I think number one, it's foul. It is foul, and I don't even really want to. I ain't really want to have too many conversations about even how I seen with his old lady out there. You know, he just had her out there. She was
blowing in the wind.
Hey, man, let me tell you something. Nah, she pissed off, man. She was totally conscious. That's why he probably told her, once you get dressed, I'm coming out here like this. She looked like a straight mascot. She had the damn the bonnet on.
She
just
looked like a
there.
mascot.
Damn mascot. Yeah. The Piss Women organization. And that joker there, he's sitting there like, I'm going to do this and I did this. That joker said something that had me just effed up. He said, I had a sexual relationship, but we weren't having sex. Something with the woman. This woman, Jad, whatever said her name. We had a sexual relationship, but we weren't having sex. And I said, boy, hey, boy.
Well,
hey, man, listen.
He need to see.
Nah, he do what he did when he digging this and everything. Like my daddy used to say, boy, you're digging it deep in you. You're digging it deep in you. I ain't gonna say what you were digging in you, but you're digging it deeper. Boy, go on, get it out.
That's what happens when you listen to people who just don't have the good intelligence that the God gave them. And you gotta look up. I think the definitely. Maybe I need to look up the definition of a sexual relationship. Maybe I'm thinking of it wrong.
He said we had a sexual relationship, but we weren't having sex.
Okay, really wasn't or was not?
Was not having sex.
Okay.
We had a sexual relationship, but we weren't having sex.
Okay.
Well, you know what that is.
Right.
He done told his wife they ain't did it, and you just know he's just lying. You know, whatever, just trying to line on the fly. And I always say that. Listen, this is why I say criminals are criminals. Because they know how to steal, they know how to break the law.
Right.
If you're not a criminal, don't try to get into it. Because if you're not a good liar, and you start telling lies, oh my God.
So if you're not a thief and you try to steal,
oh Lord,
you're gonna get caught.
You're gonna get caught every time.
Right.
If you're not accustomed that you don't know how to do it, let it go.
Right.
Let it go. Get a whole nother career.
Okay.
You know, but people don't want that. They don't want to actually address that, man. And I always say, man, you know, when you always, you know, deflecting when things happen to you, they show a lot about your character. You know, they show you a weak ass person with that. Because, like I said, man, I don't want nobody. I don't went through enough in my life, and I've seen other people go through stuff with a, you know, challenging situation. If you seen that, excuse me, with yourself or even with other people, you don't want, even the cats you know don't even like them.
Right.
You don't want nobody to go through it.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
You know.
Especially if it was difficult for you to get over.
Absolutely.
And it was hard on you. I don't think a lot of if it was especially hard now. It's some hard I wish on other folks, but if it was just especially hard, yeah, you probably don't want to wish that on nobody. So
no.
I get what you're saying.
No, and you know, and that's not to sit here and say You know, you ain't addressing the person being a butthole, but just saying, okay, that's what they getting out of kind. I ain't really got into that. You know, I see a cat, you know, like that brother, man, he going through, I don't be, you know, again, that man got a family. I don't be wishing that nobody sit there, you know, nobody family get broke up behind this, that, and that, because again, I always say shit, you don't think that bad gonna happen to you, keep living.
It happened to you, huh?
Hey, keep living.
Right.
Keep living.
Right.
Same thing what I always say, as a parent, we get too much credit for when our kids do well, get too much damn blame when they damn do something wrong.
Right.
You know? That's the thing that is, right?
That's true. That's it.
That's you know, true. Like, damn, you know, if you a dumb ass and you kind of smart, man, y'all some good parents, man. You old girl can't damn read.
And your child reading at a 12th grade level and they in 5th grade.
Got a damn thing to do with your head.
Got nothing to do with you.
Got a damn thing to do with you.
But you gonna take all that credit?
You couldn't shoot a hoop. You couldn't catch a damn ball. Your son out there a tackling machine. And you just out there yeah, man. You know, I did a little this and that. No, you didn't.
No, you didn't.
No, hell you didn't.
No, you didn't.
You better quit talking before she tell who the real daddy is.
You 5'7", he's 6'4".
Hey, do one of the most stand-up lines like in life. I'm the pappy. I'm the father.
Right.
You don't want that to happen, buddy.
Right.
So,
trying to keep it real.
Right. It's so funny, man. I remember not William, Christopher. Chris was for me 16. I remember, you know, by the time Christopher started school, you know, I'm a seasoned parent. I already had 2 kids already. Right. And I remember when we went to pre-K and you know, parents in pre-K, pre-K parents and kindergarten parents, they'll fool with it. Because everybody think their child is gifted.
Gifted, can read.
And I remember we was in the damn orientation and they were asking the teachers, well, what if my child's a little bit ahead, you know, and everything like that? You know, can he be in another class? Cause, you know, some folks don't taught the kids to do a little reading and whatever. And I remember my ignorant ass back then. I was just like, "What's your son can color?" You know?
In the line.
Yeah, what the hell?
In the line.
You know, people just swear like, you know, just hearing that. Yeah, well, I just want to make sure that they don't get held back. Yeah, get the.
So what you trying to say is, all the rest of our kids done on the slide.
It is just amazing. By the time they get to 5th and 6th grade, all that parental interest is gone. There's all of it is gone, man. It's just that whole, you know, trying to make sure they're just so smart.
Not the color in the lines just don't go well.
They don't even give a damn your color.
Right.
They ain't give a damn your color. You know, just I mean, it's just amazing. But you know, with tonight's show, man, you know, that was one of the biggest things that had hit me was how so many people, you know, look at other people going through certain things and they address it. And we see it in different arenas, be it, you know, work, be it church, be it, you know, the internet, social media. Well, people just look at it like, man, I can't believe that joker did this.
Right.
I was looking at ESPN. They were talking about, like, you know the athletes and guys, and, you know, hey, how can these guys make millions of dollars and do some of the stupidest stuff? I'm like, well, shit, he's 23. You know, damn, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, well, he had that kind of money. Well, when you were 23, only difference between him and you, he got money in his pocket. You was a damn fool. You was a damn fool, too.
Right.
You just having the damn money. And if you think that because you got money, you're going to get smarter, I'm here to tell you now, it ain't how it happens. And that's how they blow money. That's how they make mistakes, because there are things that they can do or maximize because they have accessibility to more money. But if you think intelligence comes with money, you're a damn fool.
Right.
You know?
Right.
Intelligence help make you money, but damn foolishness is still going to help you lose it. That's just how that is.
That's true.
But people so quick that you hear that, damn, do you remember how you was at that age? I scared the shit out of myself. I started thinking about, man, Lord have mercy.
I know me. Ooh. No parental guidance.
And
I was a terror.
And it's unfortunate because you hear that so much. Well, you know, they did the series, what was that, Broke? They talk about how the athletes, and there was like all these African American athlete guys going through money and stuff, and it's really a maturity thing. I don't think it had nothing to do with that. And even I heard one of the guys, what was that, Bradley Beal, the basketball player, he was talking to some other guys, telling him I'm set for life, and I'm, you know, my family gonna have this, that, and that. And I be thinking to myself like, boy, you're 28, 29.
Right.
You got a while to go. You got money in your pocket now. You
Right.
don't know what you know, and that's the thing about it.
About your family, they always gonna have their hand out.
I keep saying, boy, keep living. Keep living.
And then when you hear that, oh, you can't love me, no $100,000, you making $10 million a year.
You know, but that's the thing about it. When you got money in your pocket, you feel like you had just this
invincibility.
Yeah, invincibility, man. And before you know it, bam, it's gone. And I'm a firm believer, you really don't know how to keep money and make money until you done lost it.
Right.
You really don't. And once you're in a situation where you lose it, that's when that kind of stuff happens. But I think people are so stuck so often that, you know, this can't happen to me or that can't happen to me, and, you know, judging folks when certain things happen. I think that's what goes back and blows a lot of things up with a lot of people. Again, it's Change the Lives, hosted by yours truly, Deonte Burden. Tonight we're talking about when keeping it real goes wrong. On Change the Lives, you know, we talk about Mr. Short Dollar. But on Change the Lives, we talk about personal development, motivation, family issues, parenting, all that great stuff like that. Make sure you follow us on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and also TikTok as well. That's Change the Lives, hosted by yours truly, Deonte Burden. Again, tonight we're talking about when keeping it real goes wrong. We're just having an open discussion in regards to when people make certain decisions or say certain things and they don't really go in the best of their favor, and the ramifications that comes, you know, about it. You know, we're looking at certain instances with people over the past year, really, you know, even just in general, that say certain things, have done certain things, and it really just, when things happen to them, they can't handle it. People around them can't handle it. People are shocked and stuff like that. But yeah, they forget this person human.
Yeah.
You know, and it happens.
I want to go back to the aspect of what you were saying about, you know, coming into so much money, you know, being young, spending the money quickly. And I think this is the same thing that happens like with Derek Jackson. Think about it. Before social media, he probably didn't have it. Then he get on social media, he get all these followers, you know what I'm saying, getting all these endorsements, whatever, got all these women in his DM. And like a kid in the candy store, he can't keep his hands, he can't keep his hand out the candy jar. Can't keep his hand out the cookie jar. So that, you know what I'm saying, kind of the same aspects when these athletes get $30 million, they ain't seen $30 million. They get to spending,
well,
you know, $40 million of it.
it maybe not, because hell, them damn fools in Enron, they were making millions of dollars and all doing that stuff like that. Some folks just are crooks. Some folks just wild. Some people got vices. Some people like liquor. Some like drugs. Some people like women or men or whatever. Your vice.
Right.
And it just might have been his vice.
But,
you know,
but to have so many of them at all of a sudden, because I wouldn't think that he would have had, you know, if he got 1 million followers, he probably had what? Let's just say the average is 10,000 of them women.
Yeah.
Or maybe more than that, but he got probably a couple thousand of them in his DM.
Coming out.
Where we can be that.
Well, I'm going to say this. That's a great point, but
Yeah.
let's just say this, lad. What else was this old girl from high school? What else just like not even a fan, just chick he was kicking it with.
But even that, she didn't see him on social media. It's like, oh.
So
he
you
might be thinking a few. He might be, you know what I'm saying? He might be doing some things.
So you saying just if the popularity one day, you probably wouldn't have that problem?
I don't think so.
I don't know.
I could be wrong, but let's just put it this way: he probably would have had the problem, but the popularity intensified the problem.
Well,
you get what I'm saying? Just like athletes, they probably had a problem, but once the don't say sound out line and the check clears, the problem becomes tenfold.
Well, I can roll with you 100% on what you're saying.
Okay.
The issue ain't what the problem is. The issue is how you reacted to other people's problem, like you don't have that damn problem. Because at the end of the day, say if that's the case, 150% that's the case, that, you know, he got all this newfound fame and these newfound followers and they coming after him and stuff like that. That's not the point. The point is you critiquing other people that having a problem, and then when they come up to you, you just ain't, you know, hey, you done forgot, hey man, look, they human just like you.
Right.
You know, even stuff with the athletes, we're doing it. You know, that's the same thing that happened this time last year. How many people got their PPP and idle money?
Right.
Oh, Lord, I know you don't. Who all got it?
Right.
Lexus, Mercedes, rooms to go.
Right.
Magic City.
Oh.
Man, come on now. I hear about it. I got 100,000 for PPP. I got this, that, and that.
Right.
Where the hell your money at? Yeah, they bought like 04 last week. Chitty, chitty, bang, banging in my damn parking lot. Ka-ka. You should heard that damn car. Made no damn sense. They probably listened to the show. They made no damn sense. Leaked all that damn oil in front of my office.
Now you gotta have it pressure washed so you can look professional.
Had to put that kitty litter out there.
Right.
We shout out to the Army. That's what we do in the motor pool. The oil leak, put a little kitty litter, scrubbed into the ground.
Okay.
Sweep it up. Then we'll get it up, man.
Really?
Yeah, that's what I do out in the motor pool.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I had to do then. Or ragged ass car.
You got millions.
Shit, I should have heard, buddy. Yeah, but I've done this. I've worked with these celebrities. I do that. Shit, you need to write a song about that damn ragged ass car.
Well, you clearly spent all your money.
You need to write a new song. You need to write a new song, son.
You bought this car with that last check you had.
Get out of rap. Get into blues. Cause that's what the hell you got going on right now. Ain't no rapping about this shit. You need to sing some blues. Ragged ass car, man. You should have seen it, lad. But but we had too much fun. But and that, you know, this is just the show we were just looking at again. These folks that have been, I think, opportunists and critiquing and looking at certain misfortunes and setbacks with people, and not really want to look at it things that they have or they've done or they will do and everything. Cause
yeah, I mean, even with Derrick Jackson and like you said, Kevin Samuels, they looking for something on Kevin Samuels now. They dig it. They dig it. I don't think they'll find anything on it, but hey, they dig it.
Well,
These
again,
women don't like the way he talked to them.
I think the biggest thing of it is I haven't really heard the brother. I think what I always look at what that brother was saying was it's not agreeing or disagreeing. I think what it is, it goes back to he's pushing what he was a high value man. This man is making a certain amount of money over time that does this and have this particular status. And the young ladies are saying that's the kind of guy they want because they feel like they're being progressive, and he's being honest. The kind of guy you're looking for ain't really looking for you.
Right.
And I think that's where the disconnect. I ain't really heard the man just say that. He's just saying like for what you want. And I think that's a lot of time with people.
You think so?
Yeah, people say that they want a certain thing, but what you want for really just don't want you.
Right.
And because if what you wanted you.
You wouldn't have had the conversation.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. Because I'm just saying to you like, and I told you I talk just with my kids and just other people come to me. I feel like I should make this. I feel like I should do this. If you feel like you'll get it.
Right.
That's how I look at it. LeBron is $100 million person. Why? And one reason alone, because people pay him $100 million. Right? You know what I'm saying?
They felt like he was $100 million.
Exactly. If you can command this kind of woman or this kind of man, you would get him.
You will get him. No question.
Yeah, you should say, well, I feel like I deserve. You get what you deserve. Right? That's just how it is. Point blank period.
People don't think about that part.
Shit. You better. And I'm just saying, I'm a seasoned businessman.
Right.
At the end of the day, I can feel like, well, I should get this or I should get that.
Right.
No. The market dictates everything. And once you get outside of that, your damn feelings will get you homeless. You know what I'm saying? Right? You sitting there, that's just like with use the salon, for instance. People say, well, okay, well, you can have in your mind what you want to charge for booth rent, but the market, depending on where you're at, that's what you can charge.
Okay.
Well, other folks charge this. Well, they ain't not where I'm at. Or the mother folks that do charge that is why they shops they have him. That's why they close in 6 months to a year. So those are the kind of things I just think people, what you feel like you deserve, you should get, it will come to you.
Okay.
I'm a firm believer in that. But you believe, because here's the deal. And I say this all the time, lad, and I'm straight up with, I didn't start making the money, until I knew without a doubt, hey, I'm supposed to get this.
Okay.
And the BS, look, now, when I was the cheap tax man starting off, that's how I can just I don't just be talking. I be sitting there saying this. When I was the cheap tax man and I really didn't believe in myself that I could charge or do certain things and stuff like that, that came. When I said, damn, no, I'm getting all these alphabets behind my name. I'm going to all this other kind of stuff. Nah, I need to charge this.
Right.
And I just said, no, I ain't doing it. That's when the money comes. But when you believe it and you know it in your heart, that this is what you're gonna get that.
Exactly.
But you talking about I deserve this because I got this, no, that ain't how it goes.
Nope.
No, that ain't how it gonna go. And like I said, I seen that brother. I think it's just really just what. But you know, I mean, on the flip side of it is, I think that man just as hard on men too. You know, so? Yeah, man. He abusive with men, man. In one show, man, he had a heart to heart with them brothers about them brothers didn't want to shave their hair, cut their hair, or cut their cornrows in corporate America. And you know, he did a lot of time in corporate America. He was just saying like you're only going to get the management, but you're never going to get executive series. You know, right. With not being clean cut, looking a certain way. And to be honest with you, that's the truth.
Right.
15 years in corporate America, that's the truth.
That is true.
And you sitting here, you want to have a fight because you just like that's their business. Well, we can change the narrative. How you gonna change the narrative in that shit? You know what I'm saying? Like that's not yours. And even
if you change the narrative at this company, that don't mean the company that they doing business with is gonna like that narrative. So they might choose to go somewhere else. So they gonna keep the narrative the same because it's all about money, and you're not building millions of dollars.
Well, even I'm gonna be honest with you. And I know you got some exceptions to the rule. Hey, you take your ass to Black Enterprise in one of them other places, it's gonna be the same thing. So he was really had that, and I just listened to them brothers. They were just like, no. When people ain't ready to listen and people ain't ready to embrace information, and they feel like, okay, again, we talking about keeping it real goes wrong. You got to sit here and be honest with yourself that, look, this is a battle that I can't really fight. When I was working in corporate America, I had to come to the conclusion, look, Poochie, you asked and did all you could do. You done got all this education, you done got all your credentials. These folks don't want to promote you.
Right.
They just don't. It wasn't even about, you can go in a fair, right or wrong. It didn't damn matter. So the decision on me was stay here or go somewhere else.
Right.
And that just was that simple.
Right.
No, I feel like this, that, and that. But because you be so comfortable and scared, you don't even want to look at no other option than stand. You know what I'm saying? But shit, I done damn kill somebody around now because you feel like they mistreating you. But that's the thing about it. People have to get out of trying to paint their own narrative in a situation where your narrative is not going to be heard. And that's just how that is.
That's true.
I'm going to be real. I'm just going to do this and do that. Not that they shit.
That's what the problem comes.
Not that they shit. We all know that person that been at a company, been at an organization 20 damn years in the same damn spot, same position, and always just trying to lecture you and talk about it, but they ain't went nowhere. Everybody came in and went past them because they're so adamant in talking about the way they want to do things.
How they want to do it.
Yeah.
How it needs to be done.
Yeah, I want to get a disclaimer, y'all. This is a cigar. This is not anything else.
I was just saying.
Get that disclaimer.
That optic don't look right.
I had one of them pooch moments. You know something different when you see them nails come out. When my nails come out and I'm pinching. I hold with my index and the thumb. But when them nails come out loud, that we know something different. The nails that come out, I hold with the index and the finger. When I hold with my nails, that's a little different.
That don't look right.
Yeah, when them claws come out, you know what it is then.
That don't look right.
And I'm pulling with the side of my mouth,
Right.
Yeah,
not the front, not
yeah. I pull out the side and I got my nails holding it. That when you know it's something different.
Right. Okay.
That was a cigar, everybody. Man, we be having some fun later. Hey, y'all, I hope y'all enjoyed tonight's show. Again, we were talking about keeping it real goes wrong. I'm Deonte Burden. Our show is Change Lives, hosted by yours truly, Deonte Burden. Listen, guys, running by a couple quick things with you guys. You guys know I'm part of the Misfits Radio family. I want you guys to make sure you go check out Misfits Radio and Misfits Entertainment on YouTube and Facebook as well. Go also check us out on download the Misfits TV app on Roku TV. Check out all the great shows and stuff like that. Check your boy out in 4K. I need you guys to make sure you're supporting all of us so we can continue to grow, put out great information, put out great shows and great entertainment for you guys and stuff. Again, I'm going to thank you guys from the bottom of my heart with all the support and love you giving to me, my business, the YouTube channel, Mr. Short Dollar. Now we want to start putting some of that same energy into Changing Lives, because Changing Lives was my first show.
Right. And
we were just going there, again, I think that when I was going through my mastermind class, I was putting so much of those principles in Mr. Short Dollar. I kind of wayside and everything, with that and stuff.
But the principles work. Look at Mr. Short Dollar.
Oh, absolutely.
11,000 strong.
Hey, man, we knocking it. We knocking it, man. So, yeah, man, and we want to keep growing and stuff. But, again, I really appreciate all the love and support But make sure you guys are checking out the Misfits radio family, Misfits media family, and check out again, download Misfits TV. As always, I got all the contact information listed in the description section. So make sure you got any questions, anything, feel free. I got some courses coming down the pipe for Changing Lives also. So it's gonna be the same thing with Mr. Short Dog, same thing with Changing Lives. We just got to kind of work a little bit hard to get everything, get the numbers up and stuff. Mm-hmm. But I love you guys. I appreciate all support. I want you guys to be safe and be on the lookout for more great information. Okay, and make sure you share the channel. So take care, and I'll talk to you guys later. Y'all weren't ready for that, was you? Live.